Almir VELAGIC of Germany. 2 successful lifts so far, 183 and 188. This the final one at 191, which will put him into the lead of the competition by a kilogram over the Armenian. We still await LOVCHEV to come out and do his opener.
A really good extension on that lift, so solid underneath the bar. I think he's a bit chuffed with that.
Yeah, do you think he liked it? Good lifting there by VELAGIC, who's PB 192, so he's only a kilogram off of that.
Sehr good.
Indeed. Fantastic for VELAGIC. And the Germans too have a good history in European weightlifting at the super heavyweight category. Matthias Steiner now retired. Before Steiner, you had Ronnie Vella.
Well, you got him pitched there, Oliver Caruso, who also is a legend in his own right, 3rd at the Olympic Games in '96. Best snatch of 175. Back in the 91 kilo category. Yeah,
not a super, but a super lifter all the same. Now, Gennady Muratov, 191 for his final lift.
Again, oh, pressure on the shoulders. As he sits really deep into his left side again. Shoulder working overtime, so nearly lost that weight behind. Great recovery. Got to be pleased with that kind of fight. Look at this effort.